Hello, everyone. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. I've decided today we're going to do a reading that's guided by the Witches of Legend. We have a very moody, kind of rainy day here on my island in New England, and it felt like the right oracle deck to use today. It says Witches of Legend. It's really just feminine energies. Some of them might be considered a little bit of mysterious or darker energy, but I don't really consider them all witches. But I do like the Oracle deck. I think it's fun. So let's see who is guiding us today on this moody, rainy day here. One card, please. There we go. We have Freya. Okay, see, I don't really consider Freya a witch necessarily. Okay, let's see what Freya has to say. Here's the card. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. I do have a light on, but it's like literally like nighttime outside right now, and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, Freya. Freya is an open book, a free thinker, completely unafraid to be herself despite the persecution she may face. She makes no secret of her love of the finer things in life and of passion, and she refuses to be shamed for it. Okay? Well, that's a fun energy to be in. Love it. We're just going to be ourselves shamelessly. That's never a bad way to be. Okay. And now we're going to grab 2 cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. And I did take the Oracle cards out of this, and we're just using the Major Arcana and the Zodiac cards that are in this deck. Spirit, may we please have 2 cards that are guiding this reading. Okay. 2 cards, please. Oh, we got 3. Let's see what they are. The Hermit, Aries, and Judgment. Okay. Well, we are in Aries season, and we have that big solar eclipse coming in Aries. And I don't think that there's really any other sign that can be comfortable being themselves more than Aries. It's the first house. It's where we actually develop our sense of self. So if any card in the Zodiac is going to represent standing up and being yourself shamelessly, it would be Aries. Okay. And then we have the Hermit. So gaining the comfort to be ourselves shamelessly may require some time sitting in solitude, okay, and thinking about what that means to us, right? How have we not been stepping up into our authentic self, and what is stopping us and why, okay? And I feel like that would probably be the best question to ask while we're in our little state of the Hermit here. And Judgment. Perhaps after we are taking that time to self-reflect how we can be ourselves more and step into our authenticity, there's a rebirth that takes place, right? We come out of this leaving behind the things that were holding us back from living that authentic, true self. And now we're stepping into that fully and completely. All right. So let me put these here, and then we will move into, this is the Enchanted Tarot. This is actually the first tarot deck I ever purchased. I couldn't remember the year that I purchased it, but I did go look at the book, and the copyright on this is 1990. So I know I purchased it in the early 90s. I just don't remember which year. So this is an oldie but goodie. I don't even think you can purchase this anymore. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, Prince of Swords. Five of Wands. Queen of Swords. Perfect. I feel like the Queen of Swords has just been all over the place lately. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. All right. And this is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Not even joking. Three of Cups. What did I just say? Three of Cups and Queen of Swords have been everywhere, which is funny because, you know, they don't really have an energy you would put together, but they are just all over the place. Strength. Oh, beautiful. I love to see the Nine of Pentacles. Owning yourself in that Queen of Swords energy there. That's awesome. Okay, now we're gonna pull from our traditional Rider-Waite. Just want to make sure I push these up enough that you can see them when I have them all down. Okay. Excuse me. We have, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. We have the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Well, this all looks like really awesome energy here. So let's start keeping in mind that the message here is how we can be ourselves authentically without any shame. Here we have that Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords, really rushing forward with his ideas, his communication. He's using that sacral chakra to take action in creative ways. He's full of that energy to come through with his ideas. Okay. Obviously it can be male or female. I'm saying his because there's a man representing the knight here. So how do we creatively take action on the things that we are inspired to communicate, our ideas? You know, it can even be part of that energy, like with the Freya card, where you're just doing you. And if somebody doesn't like it, you may need to communicate. Well, sorry, I'm not living my life for you. I'm living my life for me. And that sacral chakra gives you the courage. It helps you have the courage to do that with integrity. Okay. And as we're moving forward shamelessly on our path there, we end up at the Three of Cups. So possibly friends, community, people are supporting you. So even you might hit some people here that you need to confront. It could even be confronting yourself if you are feeling a little insecure about stepping up into your authenticity. But it seems here that there is support. There's people around you that emotionally support you through the process, right? There's cups there, and they think that you are absolutely perfect as yourself, full support system. And then the lovers, okay? In this situation, I see this as, first of all, a healing experience, right? That's Archangel Raphael, okay? It's helping you basically work with your masculine and feminine energies. I'm not sure if you know that in order to heal spiritually, especially, and be the best version of yourself, it's really important to have those masculine and feminine energies balanced. And when you're able to do that, that's when you create the most energy within yourself. So there's going to be an opportunity here for healing for you, but also moving forward, working with the high vibrations of the feminine energy and the high vibrations of the masculine energy to move forward in this unified energetic version of yourself. Okay. And we see that again here with the Strength card. Okay. But let's start with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands here says to me that there might be, yes, it can be a conflict card, but to me in this situation, more so than conflict, this is you kind of clumsily, a little bit in the beginning, figuring out how to work with this version of yourself, right? How to maneuver in this creative energy that you're moving into that is just representing you fearlessly. There might be some bumps in the road. You might have some conflict fully um, walking the talk. You know, you might have to tell yourself you are good enough. You can be yourself. And if people judge you, it doesn't matter. Even though in the back of our minds, we might feel a little insecure about it. So I feel like there might be a little bit of a conflict with yourself about feeling courageous enough. And that will step you right into the opportunity given by the universe for you to learn a big lesson about being conflicted with yourself about who you are. Okay. You have the opportunity here to have a huge moment and opportunity for growth, to put down that ego. Okay. All of those earthly type of things that we do, like thinking too much, that hold us back from reaching our fullest potential. And you can work here with this higher self, the more feminine energy, to balance this masculine energy. Okay. We want this masculine energy to help us have courage to step forward in the loyalty and the knowing and readiness of when we should take action and how, but we don't want to have it make us too proud, okay, or too assertive, or feeling, what's the word that I want to use? Like we need to fight back with people that don't agree with us. No, no, the higher self doesn't do that. The higher self can listen to what somebody has to say that may not be in agreement with their path or their journey in life. You don't need to do that with conflict. Okay, you can hear what they have to say and say, I appreciate your information, but I'm choosing my path for myself. Okay, so here's the big opportunity for growth. Fighting the primal instinct and primal reactions, and increasing your vibration and connection to your higher self by doing so. And then what do we do? All right. Now we're in the Knight of Pentacles. We're moving forward in a grounded way because we've learned how to work with conflict within ourselves about fully living in our self-expression of who we are. okay? We're balancing this masculine and feminine energy twice here, okay? And we're moving forward with a plan. We know exactly where we're going, why we're there, what we're going to do when we get there. We're taking our time. It's methodical. There's no pressure. We're not rushing in the Prince of Swords energy there. Okay. This is very deliberate. I have a plan with my pentacle. Okay. With how you're going to cultivate your life patiently, patient with yourself and patient with others. But there's a plan. Queen of Swords. Now, instead of moving with that sacral chakra and the throat chakra, now we have really learned to work with this feminine energy of the higher self. Okay. So now we're able to move from the heart chakra and the throat chakra. We're able to communicate from the heart space fully and openly. And when we do that, especially in the Queen of Swords energy, it allows us not only to guide ourselves from the heart space, it allows us to guide others from the heart space. Now we're at a higher vibration, right? This queen is going to vibrate at a higher vibration than the knight, than the prince. And where's the transformation here? See the butterflies at her head. She's transformed the way she thinks. Okay? She's had a huge transformation in how she communicates with herself. And that's where her high vibration comes in. Okay? That this is a complete different mindset with that Judgment card as well. Now we're the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Now we're creating beauty for ourselves. We're not dependent on anyone else. There's no conflict here. There's none of this mental conflict. It's gone. Okay? You're able to provide for yourself. You're completely 100% standing on your own. Very much a Freya energy here. Okay? You're able to live your truest self and not dependent on what anybody else says, thinks, does. You don't rely on their acceptance to provide your sense of security in yourself. Okay? It's no longer hinged on what other people think or say. And that moves you into the Four of Wands, the 1111. And here you have the mirroring of energy based on the work you've done up to this point, especially in a high vibration. Okay, the higher self here. You've moved into working with your higher self, and the universe is mirroring that back to you, which is why, even though this is only a 4 and you're not done with your journey yet, you're able to celebrate. It's rewarding you. The people around you are recognizing you and rewarding you, and the situations around you are recognizing you and rewarding you, basically the energy, and it's matching that. You're getting what you give. So it's a reason to celebrate. I do say with the Four of Wands, remember, it's not the end of the journey. You still have to get to the 10. However, it's up to you at this point, even though it's a place to stop and celebrate and receive the recognition and have the great time. You have to decide what 10 is at the end of this journey. Do you want the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles? Or do you want a 10 of Wands or a 10 of Swords? So keep working. Recognize that the vibration you're in is working for you. Own yourself, okay? Be proud of yourself. Keep moving forward on fully expressing who you are with no reservations, no shame, no guilt. Be proud, because obviously these cards here are 100% supporting you. Okay, let's get some clarification from Spirit. I love this energy. Thank you, Freya, for a very supportive message today. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards of advice for this reading. Oops, well, that's not going to work. We're going to put this back because I think it fell out. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards. Okay. And I've said this on a previous reading, but if you see me, you see me struggling a little bit with the cards sometimes. I have really tiny hands, so most of the decks are a little bit too big for my hands. They're like, I think they stopped growing when I was about 10 years old. So, okay. And here we have our beautiful Queen of Cups energy, right? Now you're working from the heart space and the third eye. You're connected to your intuition. The reason why the Queen of Cups is always such a great counselor or therapist is she intuitively knows how to connect with people. She intuitively knows that one person may require one type of advice and another person requires another. She just connects with people very, very naturally. Okay, so now you're able to work from your heart space. You're able to connect to your intuition. It's really removing a lot of roadblocks from you because you're using your thoughts to not create. What does this person think of me? What does that person think of me? What if I do this? What might happen? Now you're in your heart space. You're trusting your intuition and you're just able to make decisions and guide yourself, okay, purely on trust. You know the right thing to do, and you know whatever the outcome is, it will be the right outcome for you, whatever you choose, okay? And here you are moving away from, especially with the swords, using your mind for ways that don't serve you, okay? Being critical of yourself or thinking you're not good enough or people might judge you. That's not what we're using our brain for anymore. Now we're moving forward into only using our thoughts and our mind to help us with things that are either coming to us through intuition or going to serve us moving forward. Okay? And then we have the Emperor. Setting boundaries. The Emperor does not stop to think, what if people don't like what I'm doing? What if people don't like the way I'm living my life? The Emperor is not stopping for 2 seconds to think about that. So you're just owning yourself, setting boundaries, like I said, with people about what is their business to ask about or judge in your life and what isn't. Moving forward completely in control of yourself. Okay. And it's merging, right? We have 2 queens here with the feminine energy, and now we have the Emperor coming in with the masculine energy. So we have that balance, okay, of masculine and feminine, and more Aries energy here. First house, being yourself, no reservations about it. You are perfect the way you are. Okay? Do you. No apologies. So I hope that was helpful. I really like this message a lot. We're going to grab one oracle card, and this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And hopefully receive one more message about you living in your truth. Spirit, may we have one oracle card with more information about this message. Thunder. Okay. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. I'm sorry, did I say that correctly? Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Hope that was clear. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. Perfect. That's an awesome way to end this reading. I hope this was helpful. If you did appreciate it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.